much hype. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Good left hook. Nice counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. And he scores with the counter. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He blocks the uppercut. Ricky Hatton right now, not where he... The hitman, Ricky Hatton, goes to the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then going to paw you. Walk around the ring.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that. And there's the bell to start round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Crawford's legs are all over the place. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
So close with that uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
A swarmer, a good swarmer.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Crawford in trouble. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
She's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at her. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Missing with that right hook. Nice counter shot. Perfect counter lands. A straight right just misses. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Ricky Hatton has been clipped. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
The perfect counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Are we about to see Ricky Hatton go down? Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. That bell could not... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Crawford just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They need to be careful and punch themselves out here. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Hook was off target. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no... Oh, right there! This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Well, there's the bell to start round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. He missed with that jab. And he wasn't ready. Ricky Hatton has been clipped. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Holding nothing back here in the round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Well, he is glad. And there's the bell for round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punch, and Ricky Hatton is down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you continue.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
That hook's blocked. Nice job blocking the hook. Crawford is dazed. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. Straights down the middle. Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let you off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. You getting soft on me? The fight's not over yet. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he's bad. And now you're going to let him back into it. Get your mind. Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Now listen, kid. I need you. You were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't.
Let's go.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, hold that thought? Are we about to see Ricky? Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who...
We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the...
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Just the same again.
Back together. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
Here. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
It was a bad round. But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there. You win this next round for me, kid. Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the
Body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to...
We're loading up. You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Base
into what you do. Good work. Good work there. The jabs work.
And there's the bell for round 8. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Both men step back for just a moment. He blocks the hook. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail, or surprised? I'm addicted to winning, so since the beginning, I only focus on horizons. Only record is who go the hardest. Whole family is the top of the boundless. Who would tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. So what can I tell you? I learned from my failures. I traveled through hell with a gang full of tailspins, and I only prevail cause I came with my day ones, and they never strayed from tough situations. I'm saying there's no conversation, just head down and get from the heart that we came from. All we record is who go the hardest. Whole family is the top of the violence. Who would tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs.
What they say now? I like to welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really need. Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. So alive. Come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs. Rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish. Same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds. Yeah. Really need. Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. Very beautifully alliterated. What's up? Little battle raps for you. So come on through. The unamplified, fantasized land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized, just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys, eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and staff. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laugh for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police. Crashed at a friend's flat for a week. Felt his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep. Really need. You know what I'm saying? Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap for you. Really need. Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Come on through. I like to welcome everybody out. Yeah. To the samurai. To the samurai. Born
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham, alongside... And here comes Muhammad Ali, coming off that stunner. He predicted it as he knocked out Sonny Liston.
They have waited for this fight for so long.
This bout is one of the hottest tickets around. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. How about that time counter shot? A straight right just misses. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Good counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive there. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Breathe. Just get the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace and win the round back.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
You getting soft on me? Well, the fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag, and now you're gonna let him back into it.
It's the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be confident. You gotta take. You're getting your time.
And there's the bell to start round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division with it. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Where?
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round. The bell rings, and we start the third. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back, and Larry Holmes goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knock... There's the bell for round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Lucky that hook didn't score. And he scores with the counter. One punch could end this fight. Hold it right there. Wow, the Eastern Assassin in some trouble here. Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the guard, Stacy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Clearly, his opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about it.
Once my castle is sand, waiting on the battle, so I handle all in my hand. The war forces more toward my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture, you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along. Think with fortresses made of stone, we're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, our time to come. Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars.
They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jack Dempsey, the Manasseh Mauler. If you want to call yourself the best, you've got to go through a... Jack, the Manasseh Mauler.
This bout is...
Not too many... And there's the bell for round one. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Just can't score with that uppercut. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
Punch. The straight right just misses. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. You'd like to see more jabs. Good counter punch. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Talk about Dempsey in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
They believe their fighter has it.
And there's the bell for round two. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut will probably come in handy.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this, because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
That right hand got him. Don't want to trade shots. Both men step back for just a moment. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Defense is not an option for these two. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Dempsey. The bell rings and we start the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Uppercut doesn't get through. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Nice defense on that left uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
So much firepower here. There's a counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Come on. You've let him...
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Just stay focused.
around. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm.
The jab's working nice. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him.
About it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. But we don't care, we don't care. Go out there, you win this next round for me, kid.
Now, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this.
Go out there and finish him. Just the same again. Don't.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back. We go again.
Start tiring him. Good work, you thinking.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Leave when you're stepping around.
Jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you do. Good work.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Couldn't write a script. Did you see that? The Galveston Giant in real trouble now. That was the moment.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Through the hook, didn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Blocks the left uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. Talk about Dempsey in that one. Here's the bell to start round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. These
are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed... Whoa, wait a minute! Oh, my word! Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he going to do to get out of this trouble? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Can you believe this? The legend himself, Jack Johnson, is about to go. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Dempsey in that last round.
Switch on.
There's the bell to start round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combination. Did you see that? Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. And Dempsey goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The great heavyweight champion just got clipped. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Dempsey in that last round.
Now listen to him. So it's to go back out there and to win this round.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might... Whoa, wait a minute! Oh, my word! Jack Johnson! And down goes Jack Johnson. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
That's lights.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's not ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Stamina is off the charts. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Galveston Giant in real trouble now. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.